All right, so pick 2 celebrities
Okay.
that you'd want to see fight in the UFC.
2 celebrities.
Approximately in the same weight class.
That's it'd have to be like it'd probably be trying to think of like a serious one that I think would be a funny fight, like or a good fight, or just something. I mean, I don't know. I love Hillary Duff. I just like to see her and like I don't know, Jennifer
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, crazy. Just 2 girls I always found hot growing up, just freaking fight it, and just like it just be childhood dreams.
I think Dana could probably book that right now.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Now, what about like 2 guys? Say, let's go with like The Rock.
Yeah.
Who's fighting The Rock and winning?
I mean, I want to see him fight like Brock Lesnar. They're pretty similar in size. They're not that far apart in age.
Well, not Brock Lesnar. We'll go with somebody else.
Okay.
That's too easy.
Well, he's a lot bigger than Chuck Norris. I'd like to see like a prime Chuck Norris.
Well, Chuck Norris doesn't even need to be in his prime. he could be like in his wheelchair
That's true.
with like a stick, and he'd just be like.
Sylvester Stallone. I'd like to see Rock fight Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, he's way older than The Rock.
I know. Well, you just said age doesn't matter. Chuck Norris, Sylvester Stallone's a bad man.
Well, I guess if we went like both guys in their prime,
Yeah.
that could be good. Except for, do you know that Stallone's like almost 80 or something?
Really? I wouldn't
Yeah.
have guessed that.
I think. I'll look it up real fast.
I think Rock's a beast of a man, but I just don't think he's going to want to get his pretty face punched.
Well, I mean, who does?
A lot of people in the UFC, bro. Do you have anybody in mind that you would see?
I'll watch anybody fight, honestly.
I know. That's how we both are. I just like watching fights.
I can tell you one that I would like to see is 73. So he's not quite as old as I thought.
He's still up there.
Yeah. There was, I don't really remember where I saw this, but Steve-O was talking about fighting Justin Bieber. So I would 100% watch that one.
I want to see Justin Bieber and Zac Efron.
I'd watch that.
You know what I mean? Just beat the hell out of each other.
I mean, I'll watch any celebrities that want to fight. I'll watch them. It don't matter who.
Speaking of celebrities fighting, what did you think about Logan Paul?
But
The boxing match.
the loss.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was probably more a draw than it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the whole 2-point thing or whatever.
You see where he's...
They both... Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Because they both definitely looked better than they did in the first one.
Made huge improvements.
Yeah, but it wasn't like what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like way more like they were just going to like go at it more.
Yeah, just brawl.
Because to me, it looked like they were fighting like a 12-round fight, but just for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Because like they were both kind of like pacing themselves, taking their time, and then it was just like what looked like halfway through the fight, and then that was the end. It's like I don't know why they didn't go 12 rounds.
Do you think Logan Paul, being a state champion wrestler, could stand a chance in the MMA world?
Probably not.
Really? He's a pretty big dude.
I mean, I think he could hold his own against most people.
Yeah.
But not at like
World
the level
class,
of not at the level of the UFC.
Probably a true statement.
Because like look at Ben Askren.
Yeah.
He was a world champion in all these other organizations, comes to the UFC and just gets dominated by everybody.
I think it's rumored that like they thought about he's wanting to fight CM Punk from WWE because CM Punk came over.
Who, Logan?
Yeah.
No, I think that's a real thing.
Because CM Punk came over to the UFC and has been just destroyed. Like he did not have the Brock Lesnar experience.
Yeah.
Like he's just been destroyed.
No, like if they got someone like say a CM Punk or someone that's more on his level, he could probably do pretty good.
Yeah.
But like there was I don't remember if this was Logan or if this was Jake. One of them there was talks about them fighting Dylan Danis, who is one of Conor McGregor's training partners. Who's like I don't know if he's a Bellator champ or if he's like a champion contender or what, but he's very, very good.
Big bad man.
Yeah. And he's young too. I think he's only 25, 24, maybe 26, the oldest. So he's still not even into his prime yet, and he's already, pretty much destroying people.
I just wonder what made Logan Paul want to get into fighting.
The money.
Yeah.
Of course. The attention.
I guess.
He,
I mean, it's not like he hasn't made pretty good so far.
I think, well, a lot of it is like once you've already like got to that point, then you got to have some,
That's true.
You're going to want to go
yourself.
up.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, and the money, obviously, because it was, I think they each made $900,000
Jeez.
for that fight.
I mean, there's MMA, UFC fighters that don't even make that in a fight. That's kind of crazy.
But the other thing is that the UFC fighters and stuff that don't make that, they also don't have 20 million subscribers
That's
on
true.
YouTube.
So what about, while we're talking about fighting, what about old Tyson Fury talking about coming to the MMA world?
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't think it's going to be a very good move for him.
Yeah.
Especially because I know he was talking about Stipe, or he was going back and forth with Stipe.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a very good move for him. I'll watch it. I mean, I don't have any problems watching it.
I mean, it's going to be kind of like the Conor McGregor and Mayweather thing. I think if they fight in a boxing ring, Tyson wins. You know what I mean? But if he goes into the octagon, he's going to get wrecked.
Either way,
Did you see the video of him throwing elbows?
Yeah.
I mean, he looked good.
If he had trained his entire life in MMA, I feel like he could probably do pretty good. Just because he's so long.
Yeah, but those big giraffe legs are going to take some nasty kicks.
Yeah.
They're going to get buckled.
He just has to, like, if he used, like, the John Jones approach and, like, throw that front kick all the time to keep him away. Like, if he...
He's 6'9". He's going to be hard to tag.
So, like basically, if you put, like, a John Jones mentality inside of a Tyson Fury body, then you have, like, a monster.
Yeah.
Because you have all the skills and the nasty front kicks to keep people away from you.
I can't wait for the rematch with Deontay Wilder.
Oh, that's another thing. I was kind of thinking that maybe he was like trying to avoid it or something.
Really?
Because he's there's all this talk of going to the UFC
and he's been
like
doing the WWE thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So like I don't know if that I'm not gonna say he's trying to avoid it, but like, or if he's just like doing all this stuff to like just promote it and make it bigger, get his name out to more people and stuff. Because obviously, the bigger he makes his name, the more money he's going to make, and it can't hurt anything. I like Tyson Fury a lot, but he's got to watch and not do like the Ronda Rousey approach and get too big outside of the fighting world and not put in the time that he needs to, and ends up getting head kicked by Holly Holmes. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the head kick being Deontay Wilder. Yeah, exactly, because he could knock out anybody, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which, I don't know. I'll watch all of them. Exactly. I'll watch anybody fight anybody at any time. Absolutely. That's great.